Hello, and welcome back. Okay, so let's continue with subjects. So, again, subjects, what are subjects? Subjects are the things that are talked about in a sentence. Okay, so here, the subject agrees with the verbs. In other words, with the verb. So, they have an agreement. The agreement will be like singular equals to singular or plural equals to plural. But I use numbers. So it'll be if the subject is one, then the verb is going to equal to one. Or if the subject is 2, 3 to infinity, 2, 3 to infinity, then the verb will equal to 2, 3 to infinity. And this is going to be plural, and this is plural, okay? Sorry, let me make that a little bit neater. Oh man, this is, don't rush, no rush. Okay, and we're going to do present tense. Present tense just means now. Okay, that's all it means. Okay, so we have two kinds of subjects, okay? And the two kinds of subjects, let me erase this, okay? So the two types of subjects, you have subjects that are equal to 1 and subjects that are equal to 2, 3, 4 to infinity. So the subjects that are equal to 1 there are going to be what we call singular. And singular just means 1. Okay, singular equals to 1. Okay, so you have he equals to 1. She equals to 1. Then you have a car, a bike, a tree. Each of these we call it. And each of them individually, they all equal to 1. Then we have a is going to equal to 1. And then the next word after a is going to equal to 1. But this next word is going to be called a noun. It's going to be a noun. Okay? And then you have an. And when you have an, you have to check the next word. I mean, not the next word, but the noun that will come somewhere after the and. You have to check it with the vowel sounds a, e, o, u. And you do not check this by the first letter. You check it by the first sound. So noun's first sound is and a, e, o, u. Okay? And then you have to match them. But if they're not matched, or if the sounds aren't the same, you cannot use and. But we'll go through that later. And then you're going to have the, and then somewhere after the next word will be a noun. And will equal to 1. The noun will equal to 1. The will equal to 1. And the noun will equal to 1. And I will explain those later. Okay? Now, next, hopefully I'm not going too fast. Next, we have subjects that are equal to 2, 3, 4 to infinity. And the subjects equals 2, 3, 4 to infinity, we call those plural. 2, 3, 4 to infinity is plural. So there'll be plural subjects and singular subjects, okay? And so here, when there is one person, I is going to equal to 3. And I is going to be I, me, myself. These are 3 words that we use to identify one person, okay? Then you have you, and you also equals to 3 because one person could be you, or yourself. And then we can be 3 people because we could be I, you, or us can be me, myself, or ourselves can be I, myself, okay? Or any combination, okay, of the 3. It doesn't matter, okay? And it'll equal to 3, okay? Now, why do I say I is equal to 3? Well, the reason is going to be because when you have a plural, action verb, okay? When you have a plural action verb, that's the action verb, okay? The plural is going to be you can only use I with plural verbs. So like I run. Even though I is one person and run is 2, 3 to infinity, which would be plural, and one is singular and plural, but you don't match I like that. You just match it with the plural because it is special. Okay, and I'll explain later what that is all about. Well, let me explain it now. I got time. Okay, so here, let's say so you have I eat and eats. Okay, so which one of these, as I say on my test, is I's friend? Well, I is special. Okay, so I equal to 3 because of I, me, myself. All of these, they're 3 words, but they identify one person. Then eat has no S at the end, so it's going to be plural. So that's going to be 2, 3 to infinity, and each equals to 1. And when I teach grammar to children from like 3 years old, I use numbers. So 3 equals to 3, and it'll be I eat. Okay, that's something I had to create to help the children understand better. And then later, as they start to understand and hear, get comfortable with singular and plural, we just switch it over really easily. Okay, and then next, when there are 2, 3, 4 to infinity people, so you, of course, is going to be 2, 3, 4 to infinity people. We call this infinity. We is going to equal to 2, 3, 4 to infinity people, and they equals to 2, 3, 4 to infinity people. So that's just normal. Okay, and then we got one more. Here, they. Now they is going to be he, which is one person, times 2, 3, 4 to infinity, and that will make it plural if you got like 2 he's or whatever. Or she times 2, 3, 4 to infinity, or it times 2, 3, 4 to infinity. Any of these combinations will equal to a they, because they is it, and it is also people. Okay, and so that's interesting. Okay, and this is really cool. It's really cool. And then you have the. In this case, sorry, it's a typo. The is equal to 2, 3, 4 to infinity, and the next word somewhere after the, it'll be a noun, and it will equal to 2, 3, 4 to infinity. But if you notice here, the noun here and this noun, there are 2 of them, and they both are equal to, one is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 to infinity, and one is equal to 2, 3, 4 to infinity. Well, noun is a special word, and it's going to equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 to infinity. So actually the is singular. The is singular, and the is singular and plural. And what it means is that the can be used with any noun, and that's it. Okay, and that's it. Really easy, really easy. Okay, thank you.